on? Yeah. Okay. So yes, Victorious. Yeah, one of the best Nickelodeon sitcoms at the time. Yeah, it was really cool along with iCarly because, both created by the same creator. But yeah, I gotta say, this show had like a lot of comedy and especially the music was the bomb.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And the scenes are funny / questionable, but still a great show, part of our childhood. And introduced us to many of the actors in the sitcom, and it was really done awesome.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Oh no, I was like, go on.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mix for me. Like, I do enjoy the show, but this was kind of like around the time. I mean, at first I did enjoy it when I first watched it, but then later on I was like, when I was rewatching episodes, I was like, why do I feel like every episode is just bad? But it just depends on like the characters, especially from Trina and Jade on occasion.
Ooh. Especially Trina.
Well, yeah, we'll get further into that later. I was just making a point.
Yeah. So let's take a take on the first episode here. So yes, the first episode we get introduced to Tori, Trina, and originally Tori didn't go to Hollywood Arts. She went to a normal school.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until there was this big thing that was happening in Hollywood Arts, and Trina's tongue got swollen, big swollen.
Ooh, dang.
And it was revealed that how Tori got introduced to Andre. So basically, Andre and Trina had this project to do together, and they were partners, and that's what Tori, first fed, Andre.
Slow down. It's not a race.
Yeah. But yeah, they wanted Tori to sing, and luckily she did great. And that's when they offered to, go to Hollywood Arts.
Huh? How about that? I kind of wish I saw that first episode, but I didn't come across it when it aired. So,
I mean, yeah, with the episodes with me, yeah, I saw a lot of them when I was a kid, and I got introduced to them in 2017 because Teen Nick was airing throwback episodes here and there, and yeah, it was a great throwback. And just watched half the episodes on Netflix, and it turned out really good.
Huh? I got introduced to it when it first came out.
I think for me, it was either stage fighting, because it took me like a while to see the first episode, and it was alright, and we'll explain further on later.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode. Yeah, because they're trying to pretend stage fight, and when what was it? Jade and Tori were partners, right? And the idea was Tori was a granny, I think, right, for their presentation, while Jade was a burglar, and she was supposed to pretend to her. Well, she did, but Jade was starting to bleed, but finding out that she was fake bleeding to blame Tori.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. Wasn't this also the episode where Andre wants to get stung by a bee?
No, that's the one where it was the episode Rex dies, where Tori accidentally got Rex into that giant fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that episode, and he got shredded up so bad, and he had to stay at the hospital.
Because originally, they were supposed to put Rex down, entirely, but Tori was being a good person and decided to let him live by changing the things with the IV and everything, and then it beeps, And yeah, luckily the next episode, Rex was okay. You just had to stitch him up, and voila.
Yep.
Okay, now what?
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, with continuing episode, I didn't know if you're gonna continue or just gonna juggle around with different episodes.
No, but you go on. I was about to bring up the second episode. That's why.
Oh, well, yeah, I explained with the first, more first episode where Tori was just getting to know everybody up until she accidentally spilled coffee on Beck, and Jade walked in, and she got to bad impression of just thinking that she did it, on purpose, and that's what caused her to hate her guts, and bullied her so bad that she was considered to just move to her old school, until she got payback, in a very questionable way the next day, and she decides that she's staying at Hollywood Arts.
Yeah.
So that's how it all started. Ever since that she accidentally spilled coffee on Beck and Jade saw it, that's why she followed her so much.
And yeah, like she poured like in this an improv exercise, she was made to be the family dog, and she poured coffee all over Tori, and yes, and the next day when they were playing like some kind of alphabet thing, and Tori came out on top, and she kissed Beck right in front of the whole class, and that was a start.
Dang. Yeah.
Now you may proceed. What? Hey.
Is that my?
Now you may proceed.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
You said like the next episode, right?
Oh, that okay. But I gotta say, for the first episode, it was a pretty good start. Although it was a little iffy, but it was still good. Yeah. Next episode, the bird scene. Ooh. Yeah, it was very work harding for like Tori, especially this. Recreating this scene, she had to do over and over until she had to get it right.
I mean, that's like what Hollywood is. You have to like do the scene right until right. And
yeah, in the same episode, Andre and Robbie joined a ballet class to meet some girls.
Oh, of course.
But it kind of backfired on them because there was a lot of boys joining ballet class, and there's only one girl.
Oh no! Wow. That is a bit awkward.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'll be back real quick.
And let's not forget, like, the most important parts. While we may think that Tori may have, like, screwed up a little bit, she actually did the whole scene right the whole time. What was wrong with her is asking other people what they think. It only matters about what she believes. And I actually think that's a pretty cool lesson.
Yeah. And... pretty good episode. And now with the next episode, I know we talked about stage fighting, but you want to continue with that fresh?
Yeah, of course, with Tori and Jay still getting at each other's throats and made to be partners, and her smacking her with that cane only to find out that was just makeup. And, well, I think it's beginning to understand one another, because since Tori had the guts to just take the detention, even though she didn't really do anything wrong, and it just keeps on getting complicated.
And for her, like, punishment and detention, she had to clean up the mess for the food fight for the play. But Jake came in and decided to help, strangely. And, they started, like, helping each other. And then the officer that was there, because, this keep in mind, because now everybody fears sort of, like, hitting and everything. But then all of them just started dancing.
And then the subplots with Robbie taking this way out of hand, because he took this way too serious. I guess I should just keep on going. Like, he took it way too seriously about not really understanding Trina, meaning that they were made to be like practicing for like an act, like a scene in which like characters kiss, and he took it as a real kiss, not really understanding that was just fake.
And now Robbie thinks that they're dating because of that one kiss. But it was alright episode, Alright, next up, the birth week song.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was Trina's birthday, but instead of a birthday, it's a birth week. Basically, the whole week is her birthday.
What? Okay, this reminds me a lot of Elaine, aka the birthday girl from Word Girl. Because, she says, every day is her birthday and stuff, so this is basically that. God dang.
Because she thinks, she deserves the birth week and all of that. So Tori tries to find her a good gift, and she does by, making her a song, like a live performance in front of her and everything, and even gives her a tape of her song. But she was so ungrateful that she sold her tape. Dear Lord. But yeah, she sold it to some producers and everything. They love the song and they wanted the real person to sing it. Trina was like, I sang it, but finding out that they actually need the real person, and then they brought Tori in and she sang the song again. And yeah, they just left her there.
Yep, that's why she is the worst character on there, because I've hated her ever since I've been rewatching the show.
Not a very good episode, but
I mean, it was satisfying. Go on ahead about saying what you need to say.
I was gonna bring up the next episode, but go ahead, Fresh, with your inputs.
I mean, like, for me, it was like satisfying at the end to be like, yeah, right. Let me just save it for like the character section. You're right.
Yeah. All right, the next episode, Jay dumps it back. Yikes! Yeah, that episode was like wow, especially what happened in the ending. Yeah, so hence the name. Yeah, Jay dumps Beck, then regrets it, and thinking that Beck found a new girlfriend. Because he sees this girl with him in the car and everything, and now she wants to try to get back with him. Meanwhile, Trina puts on a one woman show and tells Robbie to give her a good review. I gotta tell you, when Robbie puts his review, she was like torturing him, like coming to find him in class, trying to find his address, and just giving her a good review, like so controlling. I swear.
Lord, Jade, Lord.
Yeah. And then Tori was trying to ask Jade, what does Beck like lemonade? I'm like, is that all you think that he likes? And talking about what kind of dog was that? I know it was like some kind of dog.
It was a Rottweiler.
Yeah. And decided to what was it?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to help you out.
But yeah, they're putting the dog in the trailer house, right, where Beck lives, and basically, they thought Beck was in there, but finding out that was Beck's dad, and he was getting attacked by the dog.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then Beck's dad had to go to the hospital, and knowing that eventually they made up and started making out, and Tori was getting a little bit awkward in there. Yikes. But, again, it was an alright episode. Alright, next up, Tori the Zombie.
Oh, that's like one of my childhood episodes. That's like one of the ones how I got used to Victorious. Can I explain this one?
Sure.
Alright, so, Tori's supposed to do this show thing, and, a cat was, like, doing makeup for, like, monsters and stuff, and I guess she was trying to scare Trina and stuff, or I don't remember. She was trying to scare her, but anyway, I'm getting off guard. So Cat make up Tori like a zombie, like a gray faced zombie, and everything's all ha ha ha. She tried to take it off, and it's not turning off. Why? So Trina is reading the thing. It was cement glue.
Yeah, it couldn't get out regardless. So, what was it? Kat and Trina had to, find, the thing that takes out, the cement glue and everything.
However, while they're doing that, they're, stopping by different places, like getting ice cream, get, stopped by the police for some reason. I didn't really show that, but they were taking a long time, and for most of the part, Tori had to do the play/show with the zombie face on.
And it turned out really good because the director, the person that was supposed to be there, yeah, she really liked it.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, you should not have Kat nor Trina do a task for you if they're gonna do something on the way. Like I said, I mean, come on. I mean, that's kind of the thing.
I get what you're saying. And your input, Fresh, for this episode?
Yeah, it was about what was said about it was kind of passable at the end, being what the person doesn't really didn't really expect to see, but took it as let's go with that. So that's exactly what we planned ahead. And let's see what else. Well, we clearly just said everything else. I guess the song was the song that they did was pretty alright.
Yep. Yeah. All right, next episode. One of the worst episodes for Robbie, especially him as a character, Robberazzi.
Oh, what's that about?
So yeah, basically, Robbie has his website, where what he does everyday life. Basically, he's supposed to take videos or take pictures of people at Hollywood Arts, basically, and the people that run the website think it's boring. So, okay. So Tori, Robbie goes to Tori, suggests that Robbie gets videos of the students what they do, like, but like more basically. And this is where it kind of gets like extreme for Robbie as like a person because while he was rewatching the video in the background, Rex pointed out that Tori popped a pimple.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and Rex and Robbie had that kind of idea to like expand more to that, like get into like people's personal business.
Oh my god!
Like too personal, and learning that Andre has a ketchup problem, disliking a lot of ketchup.
Oh dear Lord!
And like one person from Roborazzi like got behind the car of like both Jade and like Vec's car and like confessing their secrets and everything.
Oh man. Okay, I can see why it's a bad episode.
And Kat, the whole time she's ordering stuff from this website that gives her anything basically, and now she's asking everybody for their credit cards to like buy more stuff because of how like addicted the stuff are getting for her.
That reminds me of an episode of Batman Beyond. So there was this villain called Veilbinder, and he has like a simulation VR thing that like makes you like feel good and stuff. But it's so inducing, like, and because of the brain stuff, it makes you addictive. So people would like ask for like, because their currency is like credit cards, so they would want that and stuff. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah. But, what can I say, But they decided to get Robbie back, So Beck and Beck and Andre goes to, like, the boys, shower. And, like, because, of course, Hollywood treads, like, showers there. And they take away all of, like, Robbie's clothes and everything and actually for his clothes back because he only has a towel on it. And they started taking pictures of him.
Well, I would say that's good payback.
Yeah. At the ending of that episode, Robbie decided to, like, do other stuff in the website, talk about good things, apparently. But, yeah. And that was about it.
Yikes.
Alright, one of my childhood classics from Victoria's Survival of the Hottest.
Survival of the Hottest. Whoa. Let's see how this goes.
So, yeah, this is the beach episode. Remember where they got trapped in, like, Beck's, trailer house?
That episode. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, so I was wondering what that was called. Okay, that actually is a good title for it. But, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I didn't see the episode, but I saw clips where they got trapped in a van by accident because there's, like, a car in the way, but they didn't realize until the end that it was removed. And the whole time they were like very, very hot, like they're trapped in a sauna. And the best part, Jay was freaking out because she doesn't like to sweat.
Yeah, because she claims in the beginning of the episode that she never sweats or anything until, like, when we get into that situation. But, yeah, expanding more, like, what happened in the episode. Yeah, so, like, in Hollywood Arts, like, it was, like, getting really, really hot to the point they all wanted to go to the beach. And Trina overhears this and decides to invite herself in. Like, nobody wants her, but of course has to invite herself in. And then, yeah. So they all go. And, Kat is the first person to get out because she had to go use the bathroom. And this is where the big-ass, like, van comes in and, like, traps them. And while, like, they're trapped, Kat, like, meets some guys and decides to hang out with them. Yeah. And, like, them the suffering. And, there were some, like, iffy parts, especially seeing, like, a bit of water in the cap, like,
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
And then Robbie had to drink all of it.
Oh, my Lord. And, I think there was, like, a fish tank in there, so that I don't remember. I think that one of them drank from there.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Robbie. And what do you call it? They were asking why it was so dirty, and this is where Beck learns that you have to clean the tank.
Oh, Lord.
And then what do you call it? Tori also had, like, a mini, fan. Where, like,
however, it ran out of batteries.
Yeah. And now they're just singing and all that, suffering. Until, where we get to the part where Kristen says, the big van went away. And they all, like, enjoyed the beach while they can.
Yeah. I mean, they could have just, like, checked on it every now and then, like, peek out, make sure the van was gone. I mean, I would have done that, but they're just, like, suffering like nobody's business.
Well, duh. I mean, like, when you can't do nothing when it's really hot, it just makes you do stuff like that. That's what happens.
Yeah. All right, first, would you like to talk about Wi-Fi in the sky?
This is an ifty one. And okay.
Is that what I think it is? Where it's like a website that it's kind of like Google Maps, but like spies on you.
No, this is where so Tori and Trina are on a plane flying back to I don't really remember where they came from. They were just on a plane, which is it was like really cool. It was really great to just change the setting about like where to go and stuff. So they're trying to like work on a play, but everyone keeps on getting distracted about what their computers can do, and Tori just gets fed up every single time. And just madness just happens. There's also this kid that keeps on kicking Trina's seats, and he reveals that, well, he kind of has a thing for like both of them, especially for Tori.
And yeah, while this is all happening, Tori's supposed to do this assignment with the rest, with Beck, Kat, and Andre. But there's some distractions here and there, especially people joining in and like letting them join, like one of them being Sinjin, Robbie, and eventually Jade joins in, and then comes to Beck's van and everything, because Beck is like babysitting this dog for a cheerleader, and Jane was getting jealous, but finding out that the girl is from elementary school. So that's your problem there, Jade. But the whole time, Kat discovers effects you could do on your like webcam, like cool effects like rainbow, making your head big, anything spinning around. But yeah, that episode was okay. It was, it was all right.
Was one I remember.
I mean, we don't have to explain all of them because I know there's like 4 seasons. But one of my other favorites is I Party with Victorious, even though with iCarly. But I did like that crossover.
Same here.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but that was a pretty good crossover. There's one episode where all of them were in pajamas for some kind of parade thing.
Oh, yeah, the parade. Yeah, it's funny. I actually saw the episode last week.
Wow, coincidental.
So basically, Psychowitz is supposed to do this parade because his girlfriend is in it, and they wanted to do this float and everything. So basically, how they did it was 6 people. They includes the whole gang and everything. And Robbie pulls out this randomizer where it chooses one person, and that person happened to be Kat, and that's where she chose the cupcake.
Ah.
And decides to let everybody wear pajamas and everything, and then they get stranded in the streets, the bad side of the town.
Ooh.
But only to find out that they actually did manage to help them.
Yeah, because they wanted to go to the parade. There was even one scene where Psychowitz's pants got taken away.
Oh, dang.
And, these 2 cops, I swear. And, okay, I know we're not in the cast, but I gotta say, I didn't even know this until years ago that Cooper Barnes was one of the cops.
What?
No way.
Yeah. Cooper Barnes? That's awesome.
Captain Man himself, yeah.
Wow. I didn't know he was in Nickelodeon show before Henry Danger. I mean, heck, he was in Kicking It before Henry Danger.
He was also in Jesse before Henry Danger.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. And there's also an episode I rewatched a year ago. Remember, of course, Andre's grandma? She's driving him so crazy that he had to stay with Tori for a bit.
Oh, yeah, because Andre couldn't keep focus. But the main reason whenever it happens to this, I see these kind of scenarios, at first, staying a while for your best friend's house, it could be good, but they start, having these arguments and everything and disagreements. It gets eventually bad, and then Andre can't focus and learns that Andre's grandma is the one that makes him focus every time. So Tori did it was, dress up as Andre's grandma and yelling at him, and that's why he got so funny. Yeah. Another episode I liked was Sleepover at Psychowitz.
Yes.
What's that one about?
First, may you explain?
Okay, so Psychowitz wanted to test everybody about their acting skills, about how to do method acting, meaning acting both in and out of character, and so everybody assists different roles for each other, which is creatively awesome, and it's about an exercise. It's about a contest about who can stay in character the most.
Yeah,
and
I think that was really good and challenging at the same part.
Oh, come on, everybody can do that.
I mean, yeah, but have you when you like see the episode over and over, you're like, you know, you could have stayed in character, but you know, and you want to discuss the roles they were in.
Okay, so yes, so Tori became this this cop who wears too much makeup and is obsessed with Raisin Bran. Andre is a marathon runner who happens to be like really pregnant.
In labor.
Yeah, and let's see, Robbie is this
Motivation speaker.
Yes, motivation speaker with jelly legs.
Be sure.
As Jade is supposed to be this sweet farm girl who never gets upset about anything, and Beck is supposed to be like this guy whose accent is unidentifiable, and let's see, Tori was Kat is also this like a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I gotta say, Psychosis plays was alright, you know, nothing bad about it, until we see like his nephew.
Who eventually got with Kat because she wanted to date him, and
And who was his nephew?
just some random dude. I mean, we don't know. Like, we don't need to know everybody.
Yeah. And then what do you call it? Eventually, okay, for the other characters, how they got, out of character. So what was it? I believe it was was Robbie next afterwards?
Robbie was the first to go. He was the first to go because Psychosis tried to kill a fly. He smashed into a window. He was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Who's speaking?" Robbie. And you tricked me.
I do remember the scene, but I was trying to remember the order where it went. So wait, Robbie was first. Was Kat second?
I think so, cause when his nephew came in and
then third was Andre. Eventually, right?
Yes.
Because his grandma came in and he was like, "Oh my God, who did that to you, Grandma? I'm just a character, you know." And then fourth was Jade because she was trying to get something from like the what was it?
Wait, fourth. Wait.
Hold on. So yeah, because I said first was Robbie, second is Kat, third was Andre, and fourth was
Oh,
Jade.
right, okay.
Yeah, she got her hands burned because she forgot to wear oven mitts, and she went outside the door and she was screaming and yelling, and that's where she got out of character.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. It reminds me of how I burned my right hand years ago when my dad asked me to get the ribs out, and yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because my dad was doing somebody's hair in a bathroom and asked me to take out the ribs from the oven, and I was carefully getting it out. I think I was wearing eye mitts, but my hand was still revealed a bit, so part of where my thumb is got a burn, so yeah, that was a pain. But now the burn mark is gone after a few years.
I mean, yeah, it's alright. Alright, going back. And I like how everybody that broke character went to Tori's house while Tori's parents was having their anniversary.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, they were.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, how they spent their anniversary is, well, you need to go in full detail. They were just watching a movie together, but everybody thinks it's some kind of comedy when it's supposed to be some kind of
sad film.
Well, yeah, in a way.
Yeah. And now the two last people, Beck and Tori. And eventually it got to midnight, and Psychosis was sick of it, and he went to sleep, and was telling everybody you can have something in the morning and everything. And eventually they get up in the morning, and Beck was the first one to wake up eventually, and Tori got up, and he started talking in his normal voice, and Tori was excited because now he's out, and she was like, "I'm victorious" and everything. So yeah, good on Tori, but it was a good episode. Yes. Yeah, even though we talked about it, I want to expand more of the crossover with My Party with Victorious. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was one of my favorite crossovers, in my list.
And same here. I couldn't imagine anything else.
Yeah, and it's because of this boy that was going back and forth with Tori and Carly. What a jerk.
And how you mean?
He was just playing them, trying to I think dating how many girls it is, lying to them about falling in love with them.
I hate those type of dudes.
And they want, and how they found out, like Carly and Sam found out that he was cheating on Carly and Tori at the same time because they were looking at a website from Hollywood Arts, of course, and they saw his picture and everything. And how we explain his school situation is he's actually homeschooled.
What?
Yeah, he's homeschooled because his parents are separated. Like his mom lives I think Seattle, while his dad lives at where is Los Angeles, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, that's how they explain it. And now they want to get revenge on him. So what they do is Carly and the gang, put some makeup on by this ex-girlfriend Spencer used to date, and it kind of gets awkward because he was one of the few girls that he ran by accident by the car.
Ooh, whoa.
And I kind of like these certain scenes where you see the characters interact with other characters from the show.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, especially where Spencer was saying to Kat, just hey, Spencer, hey.
That was the April Fool's one.
April Fool's one?
Yes.
There's an April Fool's episode where they were just going all out.
Oh.
Yeah. But speaking of Spencer, he was just chilling in the jacuzzi where he met Psychowitz, trying to scare him and everything. But he was not trying to scare Spencer, he was trying to scare Beck.
Ah.
Yeah.
But every single time, Beck proves unscarable. It was just freaking hilarious where it happened in the jacuzzi just 2 times. It's hilarious.
Yeah. And of course, around this time, Gibby was trying to do something for himself. And he was asking some question to a guy. The guy was like, "Hey, you look like Gibby. Hey guys, I found Gibby." And then Gibby punched the guy.
Wow.
And I love Gibby's because he didn't really do that much makeup. All he just put a hat, glasses, a mole, and his name was Roger. Roger. Yeah. And eventually, Tori and Carly, find each other and removing the makeup and everything. And then decide to do something revenge. And while this is happening, first remove the panda.
Oh, and let's not forget also that this has all happened at Kenan Thompson's house.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up too. Kenan Thompson. Yeah. And revealing him and Andre are friends.
Whoa. So did Kenan actually appear in the show?
He did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, before Kenan came along, there was this panda that was keep hitting everybody with what was it? The tennis rackets. Yeah. And revealing that Kenan Thompson actually met that panda while he was traveling and everything. So for the best revenge, Tori, along with Carly, Sam, Freddie, and Kenan Thompson planned the best revenge, where the boy was in the closet and revealing all the secrets because they were live on iCarly, and bye-bye to him.
Wow.
So deserving.
Yep.
I wish I had seen that crossover.
Bro, it's one of the best, from live action at least.
Yeah.
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 But then we get to the best part ever, where iCarly and Victorious come together and form that song.
Oh yeah, where they're singing their theme songs and everything.
Oh, that is very awesome.
And yeah, I just want to say something. In my opinion, but maybe you guys won't agree, but this is kind of foreshadowing Sam and Cat because they're in the same room while they're singing.
Right?
You got a good point, because, what year did that take place?
What?
The episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
go back here. I Party with Victorious. That was in 2011.
2011. And what year did Sam and Cat?
2013.
So it was 2 years later that would happen. So yeah, that was basically a foreshadow in the planning.
But yeah, it's really one of the best ones out there. Oh yeah, speaking of Kat, remember she couldn't speak in that episode until because the doctor was she couldn't speak, but they didn't say anything about her singing. Oh yeah.
Why couldn't she not speak?
I think there was something wrong with her throat. So basically, they're using this tablet on her head, and she was using her phone to type the words out and speak for her.
Ah. So So she can speak, but she was able to sing.
But that's what we just freaking said.
Well, I know. I'm just agreeing that's awesome that she can sing.
Yeah, and I just want to bring another part to this. What was it? Oh yeah, and while this is happening, Trina was supposed to babysit Lan's, like, believe nephew and niece.
Maybe there were some random kids or something. I don't know.
And yeah, because those kids went back to the house and told Lane what happened, and like Trina got in trouble.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. She's deserved to get in trouble.
Good. All right. Let's see other episodes that you brought apart you. Let's see here. Bring in the good ones.
The Diddly Bops. How about that?
Okay, yeah. That episode was okay. Yes, I did like the songs and everything. Yes, it was all right. Yeah. So the Diddly Pops. Yeah. Basically, Tori and the gang, dress up as like these foods and start singing to kids and start making like a business out of it.
Well, yeah, it was only just for that one time in order to make money, but up until some kid at some kid's birthday party videoed them, and they got like really mad and they decided they didn't want to do it no more. But well, yeah, so Kat and Trina, along with other different people, joined them, and the kids weren't really feeling it, and they attacked them. And well, along with the song, Andre was really, really down about it because there was this music producer saying that like what he did wasn't really like suited for him, so he decides to make up a but there was an outcome. That song that they performed as the Diddly Bops, he turned it into something else, and everybody loved it.
Yeah. I remember
the Diddly Bops reminds me of the old show that I used to put on for kids. And I have a couple DVDs of it called the
Doodle Bops. Yeah.
Pretty cool. But yeah, I remember one scene in the episode where Lane had his nephew come in, and he wanted an autograph from both Tori and Jade. Of course, Tori did the autograph while Jade wrote a bad word in the book.
Whoa, boy.
Or so. Oh wait, I was thinking about that too. Either that's true, or is it something that's he thinks is a cuss word. Yeah, like that's what I was thinking.
Or something like that.
Yeah, because in their kid generations, like, whenever you're growing up, you're not allowed to say stupid or shut up or, well...
Have you seen kids from today's generation? Come on.
I've seen one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was a pretty good episode. And now, let's bring up the ice cream episode. It was really good, though.
Is that the one where they have to eat a lot of ice cream so they can win contests for Taylor Swift?
Kesha, Dodo.
Kesha, yeah.
What?
Kesha, not Taylor Swift.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking of Taylor Swift. I actually saw a couple of those on Instagram. Instagram.
So yeah, they were trying to find like the letters to this and win the contest. And they went to the last store where they had like the remaining letters until this like boy found it. And yeah, the only way that they could get the last letter is that if he could like come to the contest with them and like get a kiss from both. Yeah, it was Tori, Jade, and Kat. I love how Andre's line was like, "You better stop from there." And yeah, they enjoyed like the live performance by Kesha, and revealing that little boy is Kesha's little brother.
What? Whoa. Okay, I was not anticipating that.
Yeah, until the little boy was like, "Okay, now it's up to my idea. Where's my kisses?" And then they locked him outside, and then Trina opened the door for the little boy, and he was she was like, "You can get a kiss from me," and then the boy walked out. Bye-bye.
Man.
Good decision.
I don't blame him. No one wanted to kiss Trina.
Remember the episode Prom Wrecker?
Oh, yes.
So basically, Tori was asking around if we ever had a prom here. They said no. So she wanted to make like a fundraiser, like a little bit, to like make her prom, aka her prom. And Jay gets mad because she was supposed to do a play about like a clown or something with blood.
Something like that.
And this is where like one of the parts where we get mention of like Kat's brother.
Oh, is that the one where supposed to get her fake blood, but it was actually actual blood.
Yeah.
That's on Instagram. Yeah, that's what the thing though, because every time Kat is mentioned about her brother, it's always something creepy or mysterious.
And they have confirmed this theory that her brother is Frankini from Henry Danger.
Why?
Do you remember Frankini?
I'm sorry, bro.
Of course
Like,
I do.
So, like, remember Frankini's assistant Goomer from Sam and Cat, like, you know, from both shows?
what?
Goomer did say that he used to hang out with his sister, hinting that was Cat. And both of the real life actors are actually brother and sister in real life.
Cool.
Wait. Time out. Are you saying that Frankini and Ariana Grande are related?
Yeah, brother and sister.
Whoa. Mind blown.
This confirms the theory.
I have no words for that. I was not expecting that. Wow.
But yeah,
Okay.
Jay tries to run, like, you know, Tori's, like, prom and everything. But Tori got the best payback when they were announcing the prom, you know, the prom queen and king, basically. Really, it was Jade and this little guy that was wearing a diaper.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You see, iCarly, Victorious, Henry Danger, and other live action shows has something on. With Dennis Schneider, it's just like there's so many questionable, weird things happening around. And
Did you say Dana Schneider?
He said Dan Schneider. I heard it from my end.
Okay, but you didn't see one.
It's funny because in Henry Danger, you know, drunken stuff where he works, right? In this one scene, it was Henry. He was selling Gibby's, like, you know, head, you know. If you watch the first episodes of iCarly, remember Gibby got his head scanned and had his own, like, head twin?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see the episode, but I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
Wow.
And in Game Shakers, they did have the episode dedicated to iCarly.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that one that was watching something about Gibby.
Because in that episode, they were trying to, like, figure out who did Freddy like more, Sam or Carly.
Oh, okay.
And while they're watching this, like, Double D was coming to them and was like, you know, you should watch a Nickelodeon OG, like, Keenan and Kel, because, you know, Kel Mitchell.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool callback.
Yeah.
But, we're getting off track. Where were we?
I'll just explain a few episodes so we can go to the cast. So, yeah, the last one I'll talk about from my side is Helen Back Again.
What's that?
So basically, yes, this is where we're continuing with the Nickelodeon Dan Schneider, like, you know, shows. So, Hollywood Arts is, like, having this announcement that their OG principal is leaving to Hawaii to, like, get married. And now they have a new principal. That's where Helen comes in. Helen, a.k.a. Helen, from Jake and Josh.
Oh, well, I don't know who Helen is.
Oh my god.
You know, she was the manager of, like, Josh's work at the movie theater.
And she said that black lady?
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay, so I need to watch a lot more Victorious than I thought. I didn't know she came on through Victorious. That's crazy. And I've never even seen the principal before.
The fact is, everybody had to re-audition since there was a new principal. She wanted to see everybody's re-auditions.
Wow.
And while everybody did great, this is what happened. Eventually, Trina got back in, but Tori did it. But what happened is Helen's assistant got the names, like, mixed up because of the last names. So Trina was not supposed to go, but Tori was. But Tori did something nobody would have expected to let Trina stay in the school.
What?
No, she legit told, like, Trina that she could stay. Like she didn't know about the mix-up thing. Like, but it's still like, why would you save her after all that?
Exactly, because you know what many things she has done. Like, I guess because, you know, she felt bad and stuff, and I guess because of the writers, too, they want to, like, keep Trina in check. I mean, come on.
But, yeah. So, yeah, I know I have a lot more episodes, but of course, you know, there's a lot. But what's the last ones for your side?
I can't think of anything else.
Okay, you fresh?
Of course, yes. Freak the Freak Out, like one of the best ones. Tori is left with Trina because he has her wisdom teeth taken out, and her parents don't want to deal with her because, well, being the daughter of the devil. So Tori is just forced to just take care of her while everyone else goes to karaoke dokie to just karaoke up until these two mean chicks come in and start to like antagonizing them. And
I've seen that episode, and let me tell you, both Tori and Jade had an awesome duet. Their voices were so good.
Jade and Kat, Dodo.
Oh, Jade and Kat. Oh, I thought it was Jade and Tori. Was there an episode though where they did have a duet?
Yeah, they did.
If you're talking about the one where, yes, they were trying to like act as a married couple, and then they meet these two guys that try to get with them, and yeah.
Yeah. And I gotta say, it's like one of the best collabs with Jade and Tori, like when they, get along with each other.
Yeah, but I'm still. You must agree with me that Jade and Tori both have great team voices.
No doubt.
Yeah, like some people kind of critique about. They have their opinions about like Jade and Kat being like the best singers with. Yeah, I kind of like hear that like around.
Well, here's the thing though. I guess the reason well, of course, Kat, because Ariana Grande is a great singer and all, but I mean, we can all agree that Kat, Jade, and Tori are equally have great team voices.
And why we bring up that subject is because other than Beck, Jade considers like Kat as her closest friends. Fun fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
And there's this episode, I forgot what it was about, but there's this character named Ugly Betty that this mean girl wanted her to sing, but it turns out it was Tori.
Yeah, like that was good. That was like really great about like Tori being in disguise and be like, "Hey, what's up now, big sis? It's me."
Yeah,
Wait,
I know.
Hold on. That was a two-parter.
Oh yeah.
That was in the same episode first, which is explaining.
Yeah, you said part. Yeah, you just explained part 2, Christian. That's what happened.
That's part 2.
It's not a different episode. It's all the same.
Yeah, it's a two-parter.
I didn't know that it was a two-parter.
Yeah. But it was still great. And of course there's more episodes, but we'll explain this last one especially. I just like this parody, The Breakfast Bunch.
Yes.
Breakfast Bunch.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a parody of The Breakfast Club.
I know, but one.
Dude,
Alright.
like it's seriously like when we say it's a parody of The Breakfast Club, it really.
No. What the episode is about? I know it's a parody of Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
What it's about.
Yes, well, if you listen, it's supposed to like really be a shot-for-shot remake of it. See?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, one by one, which characters are which?
Well, that depends because I did read that they kind of like switch roles, but it's supposed to be like, so Beck is supposed to resemble John Bender because of the clothes. It's supposed to be because of the clothes. Robbie's supposed to be, Brian. Jade obviously is supposed to be Allison. Let's see. Oh yeah, Andre's supposed to be Andy, because yeah, that makes sense. And Tori herself, Claire.
Yeah. And the reason why they got detention, because in a Saturday, is because of Robbie. They were trying to help Robbie do something because he got stuck up something?
No, he was choking on a pretzel.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. But yeah, I just like this whole parody itself, like, shot from shot, especially the taco scene.
Yeah, the tacos were meant to be a substitute for the cigarettes.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, because before seeing them.
No, I was about to say this. It's a true fact. When you get high in real life, you want Taco Bell.
Oh, really?
Don't you know about that?
No.
No, because one, I don't like Taco Bell, and two, I don't do drugs.
Wait, you don't like Taco Bell? How come?
Well, because I don't like Mexican food. Well, except quesadillas. And plus, a lot of people don't like Taco Bell anymore anyway, because, they give people a lot of bad stomach aches.
But that may be true, but what about Chipotle? Because, the wraps.
I've never been to Chipotle.
Damn.
I don't think where I live they have a Chipotle. I don't know, because Anyway, but have you ever been to Chipotle?
No, but my
I feel like I've
sister
been there a
did.
lot of times.
And sadly, there's a Breakfast Club parody. I know, of course, TGG.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. Of course, Raven being the basket case, which I didn't know what that meant at the time. Beast Boy was a nerd, which is a bad choice. Cyborg was a jock. Bull Starfire.
Was she like a cheerleader?
I think so, yeah. And Robin was like super cool bad boy because, the crane kick, which mainly got them detention, but finally got them expelled.
Yes. And I gotta say, throughout the whole special, that Tori, decided to give herself up so like everybody else could escape. But I did like this occasion because we have Rob Riggle in this episode.
Yeah.
Rob Riggle.
Yeah. And I gotta say, he nailed the role like really good.
What did Rob Riggle play in this?
He was like he played with some like okay, even though he was supposed to be like a parody of the guy of wait, what was it? What was his name?
Was he like a teacher or principal?
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to like do that. Let's see, Breakfast Club. Okay, so he was supposed to resemble Vice Principal Dick Vernon. So I guess he was supposed to be like the so-called principal.
Like the vice principal, there's a difference there, but I gotta say, I still appreciate Rob's work in that one.
Yeah, Robbie Riggle is like one of my favorite actors.
Robbie Riggle.
Okay, when you say it like that, it's a little bit.
Robbie Riggle, my dear Robbie.
Shut up. Anyway, if that's is there more of the episodes, or is that it?
No, there's more episodes. I know it expanded to 4 seasons, but we don't want to explain much.
I meant more of the Breakfast Club parody.
I mean,
They're doing their life and everything. It's just shot to shots. Basically that's the point.
yes. I mean, like, how clear can I not freaking make that? Like when I first tried to explain it.
Between you and me, I actually need to watch Breakfast Club to understand the references.
No,
Because back when I still watched TTG, I didn't get that they were parodying Breakfast Club until like years later.
no fuck.
My favorite scene from the Breakfast Club was the lunch scene.
Mine too.
Yeah. What was your favorite scene, Fresh?
I mean, like, yes, like what you said, like the lunch scene, and of course them dancing.
Yeah. And now to the cow.
Firstly, the main character herself, ironically named Victorious.
I mean,
Excuse me, folks, we have a hyena situation, but we'll take care of it.
yeah.
Anyway,
this was this in the Tangled transcript where he was like laughing his ass off.
well, that's kind of fresh, but it was still funny. Anyway, this was my introduction to Victorious in the show.
Oh yes.
And I'm gonna say she's like one of my favorite Nickelodeon stars growing up ever since I've been watching Victorious, and yeah, she's a pretty great actress. And then I got introduced to her again in the movie Fun Size.
That is an actor, a singer, and a whole Christian.
Oh, I know. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, she does have a great singing voice. Of course, not just where she sings in the show, but she has sang the theme song.
Yeah. Alright. And yeah, this was my introduction to her. Other introductions was when she played herself in Big Time Rush, where she played Shelby, aka this boxer from iCarly.
Oh yeah, I've seen the episode. Oh man, and because Carly got accused of pushing her ground on purpose, but of course Neville had to switch it up a bit and trick her that she did do it on purpose, but had to expose Neville to tell the truth and stuff, and he got beaten up.
Yeah.
And man, because Spencer had reaction thing because like some kind of medicine he took, and because his hand is so jittery, he keeps knocking himself over, and he accidentally slapped Victorious.
But yeah, I was about to say, before the show Victorious, her true work was from the other Nickelodeon show, Zoe 101.
Yeah, that shocked me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming, mother. Coming.
I'll just explain my opinion, but I gotta say, yes, a very talented, like, singer, like, not just from Victorious, but I've seen her songs on YouTube, and she's just really awesome.
I agree too. Yeah, she's one of the most beautiful ladies out there, and I'm so glad that she's doing like so awesome here like for until the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta be honest, yeah, like while seeing some reviews, while Tori may be like a great character, there's really not much to do with her. I mean, like, yeah, she has to deal with, of course, like school and sister and everything else. It's just, but besides like everything else, she still has it down.
Exactly. Playing Victoria Justice, and I give her a Fendi overall.
Of course, as all thanks to Victorious is how I got used to her, and I'm glad for that.
Okay. Next up, we got Leon Thomas.
The third.
Yes.
The third, yes, my fault. But yeah, he plays the best friend of, Tori, Andre, and he's a pretty chill guy.
Yeah, he's like a really cool character. I love his personality, and he's just really dang awesome. I would love to hang with him.
Yeah.
Just not with his grandma, because boy.
Andre, there's another me in the mirror. Goddamn.
Andre, there's a helicopter in the bedroom. That's a ceiling fan, guy.
That's a ceiling fan. Yeah.
Andre, it's raining in the house. That's a shower. Got him. Oh, man.
And she has shampoo around her head.
But she got to help out because there's one episode where Kat got a butterfly stuck in her ear. She couldn't get it out, and then Andre's grandma screamed in her ear, and it flew out.
Yep.
Anyway,
yeah.
So continuing on for Andre.
Yeah, he's just a really cool guy. He really makes good music, and whenever him and Tori like collab with each other, it's always awesome.
Yeah. And what shocked me, I don't know what year took place, but he was a guest on Ridiculousness.
He also appeared in iCarly.
He did?
Yeah.
What character did he play?
He played this guy who was playing with the instruments, and apparently he had to wear a dinosaur outfit.
For what reason?
Because iCarly was under like new management, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, these.
Let's see. Yeah, your opinion first about Andre?
Yes, I would say him to be the second coolest character in Victorious as a whole. I do like how like how much musicality that he has and that he loves and everything. We basically just said like everything else. And also, let's not forget, of course, Leon Thompson Young's most memorable parts of his career, being the second singer.
Oh yeah, he's in Backyard again.
Yeah, as one of the second singing voices for Tyrone.
It was memorable. Yep. And for Leon, playing Andre Affinity.
Also, who's the first guy coolest to you, Fresh?
Well, we're about to find out. Like when we get there.
Okay.
Alright, yes, Victorious once again. And now we go to Matt Bennett, who played Robbie.
Yeah. Yes, the one with the puppet. Yeah, he was like astounded me as a kid because I always thought the puppet next to him was real.
Hey, I mean, just really shocked, going on and off with Rex's voice in his normal ways, But, with Rex and Robbie as a whole, they're an iconic duo. But, sometimes Rex can rip on Robbie a lot, but that's what makes Rex, funny.
Yeah.
But, yeah, finding out who actually played, like, Rex. what was it? Was it Jake Farrell, like something like that? Yeah, he was in Drake and Josh, where he played Galvin.
Yes, right.
Yeah, and he was also a comedy writer on iCarly, and he did play his character again in an episode, and we call it. Yeah, he was also in Henry Danger, where he played Ray's invisible friend, like invisible friend.
I thought that voice sounded familiar. Holy crap!
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Wow, that is just
I was about to say other like writer stuff he has done is like Drake and Josh, Arrested Development, iCarly, Victorious, Sam and Cat, Henry Danger, The Adventures of Kid Dangers, Game Shakers, and Danger Force.
wow.
Yeah. But yeah, good work for him. And then with Matt Bennett, he did the right personality for Robbie. You know, Robbie did have his moments, especially when Rex got into that accident, as we explained earlier. But yeah. Remember that episode where I showed his grandma?
I know. Oh yeah. Because I think that's the same actress that played in The Nanny, because she played Fred Drescher's mom.
Yeah. And then we can see
that on Instagram. I was like, wait, is that Fran's mom from The Nanny? Because it looked just like her. I forgot about her until you mentioned it.
Yeah. And then Robbie has some interesting backstories, especially other than his grandparents, especially his mom. Because I remember this one time, Tori helped Robbie's mom, like massaging his feet, her feet actually. And Robbie did the good thing to like take her out to like sushi. But here's the thing though, Robbie didn't have his wallet.
Oh.
And actually, that was his mama, not his mom.
Really? Oh. My fault. It's been a while since I've seen that episode. That's fine.
And massaging feet.
Please.
Well, I mean, with massaging feet.
No.
The DS. What do you call it? And then, of course, in one particular episode, we see Robbie's like X-rays where he swallowed like a car.
He swallowed a car?
A toy car when he was little, because there was this bully that made him eat it.
And it was still in there? Dang.
Yeah. And he needed
it didn't come out the old-fashioned way.
He needed a blood transfer from Tori because she was the only one that was a good match for him. But every time Tori got her blood taken away, the first time Jade hit it somewhere, the second time it splattered everywhere because Robbie, had to drop it.
Oh my god.
And the third time it worked, but now Tori's all dizzy because of how much blood that got, taken off.
It reminds me of this Henry Danger episode where, what do you call it? There's like a disease called green thumbs, and they had to have a sample of Jasper's blood, but dirty mishaps happen, and they keep getting blood from Jasper.
Yeah, I do remember that too. But still, Robbie and for Rex as a duo, I give them a 10 out of 10.
Me too. Alright, next up, Ariana Grande as Cat Valentine.
Yeah, at the time, getting introduced to her as a whole. And yeah, her just playing Cat, she was very fun, a fun personality. She was very cheerful. And, just being nice to everybody.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, because of her high-pitched voice, I thought that was Ariana's real voice, and hearing her without her high-pitched voice was, weird to me. And what I did know is, in the earlier episodes, the very first episodes, she didn't do her high-pitched voice yet. She just did her voice.
Yeah. I'm so glad you picked up on that, yeah. That was very clever, though. I don't know, she's like the real-life Starfire, to be honest, if you see that.
Sure.
Okay, now that you say that, now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, but you can't hate Cat. And especially, out of all the characters, she got a spin-off show with Sam from iCarly, which was very interesting.
Yeah, it was an interesting take, but of course it got canceled.
I mean, yeah. I gotta say,
And here's the thing, though. I saw on Instagram where these two little girls were, interviewing Ariana Grande and Jennifer,
Jeanette McCurdy.
Anyway, so they're introducing names. One of them actually called Ariana Grande Ariana Grenade.
Grenade, damn.
Yeah. And then later it showed a picture of a grenade with Ariana's face on it.
Oh, wow. Other than that, of course, you remember, like, catchphrase. Like, yes. What is that supposed to mean?
Wait, that's her catchphrase?
Yeah, she says it when she gets offended, and then well, you already know how like she may be all sweet and nice and stuff, but again, she's like very ditzy, but still good.
She's basically pre-Lenny Loud.
Exactly.
Lenny and goodbye. Okay, and yeah, there are times where her and Robbie have their moments together. Huh.
And she's obsessed with this. I forget what it's called, but some kind of.
Bib, if you lit, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I just said it, Bibble.
Well, I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
No, yeah. But I did. Okay, before watching more Victorious like episodes, I first learned that she had an addiction to Bibble and Sam and Cat.
Really?
Yeah, and finding out that she used like all like money and especially her grandma's jewelry to buy like more of it.
Oh Lord!
So
it's basically their version of drugs.
Yeah, they're so addicted and everything, Oh yeah, I remember this one time here where she was doing Jade's eyebrows and goddamn, she took them off.
Oh yeah, because I saw that Instagram. Because she's like trying to hide, and then it shows Jade without the eyebrows. It's like, oh dang.
And I remember she got revenge on Kat because she was sleeping in study hall and she cut all of her hair off.
Ooh, dang.
Serve a plate of fries on display. But yeah, for Kat, I give her a 10 out of 10. She was like one of my favorites.
And take a break from Kat herself. For Ariana Grande, have you ever listened to any of her songs?
Yeah.
Of course I did.
Like, what is your favorite one?
There's a lot of good ones. Like, what about you, Start?
Okay, so I didn't listen to any of her songs until, like, I got Just Dance 2015, and I discovered a song of hers called Problem. It was pretty catchy. And then my dad started listening to music, and one of them was called Side to Side by Ariana Grande. That was also my favorite, so those were two of my favorites.
Huh. Oh. Well, yeah, I do like a lot of her songs, but I just like her as a singer and actor as a whole.
Yeah. All right, next up, Jade herself, played by Elizabeth Gillis.
Yes. Being the meanest girl out there, and not liking Tori so much that she does an impression of her.
She also did an impression of a cat.
Yes. I mean, yeah, Jade is a very complicated person, but then, and in this one episode, explaining like when she wanted to do this kind of play, but she didn't have enough money, and then they went to this Chinese place, and the owner offered to pay for the whole play, but do it her way, and Jade got a little bit mad, but all of this to just impress her dad.
Did it ever show her dad?
It did show her dad, and also show Josh Peck.
Josh Peck? Whoa.
He was trying to congratulate Jade, but she was not very phased. Yeah, Jade, and like especially the moments where she had with Beck, because for a while throughout the seasons they had like the longest breakup.
Wow.
Yeah, until they got back together because of like this live performance she was doing.
Well, do you think they are meant to be together?
I don't know, because it confirmed that they're still together because of this one Sam and Cat episode. Because remember that one Sam and Cat special where it showed Jade, Freddie, and
yes. I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
If you mix my name with his name, we're Frobby.
Robbie? What the?
Because we call it Freddie and Robbie started hanging out with each other, even though Freddie didn't like it that much.
Man.
I'm surprised about her other work. Like, yes, what was it?
Like, I didn't see the rest of the film. She was Catwoman in an anime-based DC movie called Catwoman Hunted.
Yes, she was also, of course, Yeah, I was really shocked to find out she was in Big Time Rush. I did see that episode. Let's see here. American Dad, that's pretty cool. Robot Chicken. And this one show she's been doing since 2017 until 2022. It was like one of her biggest projects. What was it? Dynasty. Yeah. It's a really good like show. I did see a little bit of it, but it's so cool. But yeah, for her, yeah, I give her it's a mix, but for the performance, I give it a 10 out of 10 as well.
Infinity.
Okay.
All right, next up for the weirdo that event that occasionally appears in episodes, Sinjin Van Cleef, played by Michael Eric Reid. You know that weird kid with the glasses?
Yes, but why are you skipping though? You didn't get to like the whole like main cast.
Well, who else is there?
Hello, Beck and Trina.
Yeah.
I thought we talked about Beck.
No, the freak, we didn't. Not a whole bunch.
We only talk about moments with him and the other characters. But
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, so before we talk about Sinjin, we'll talk about Beck. So,
Okay.
yeah. I can tell that he's the type of guy that girls can have a crush on. Like, he's that type of a hot boy.
Huh. Okay, that's
Girl, you can at least take him to dinner for what?
I know. Okay, I like that joke, but explain your side about Beck.
Gladly. Well, yeah, Beck is, yeah, and without a doubt, he's my favorite character. Just how cool he is, just how calm he could just keep it. Like, he's just an awesome guy. Like, nothing can really get on his nerves, even though he can get annoyed and lose his temper here, now that I just read about. But he's just so chill, though.
Okay, now, since you describe him like that, that's your number one favorite chill character.
I mean, like, yeah, am I speaking Spanish? Because it did say here that he's possibly the most popular guy. Because and that's a twofer.
And I didn't know he had a temper either.
I mean, I don't blame him, but still, like, acting like the coolest and chillest guy in the show, you know, I agree with everybody. Like, yes, fresh statement, and yeah. I give him, like, Infinity.
Infinity.
Oh, wait, Infinity as well.
Alright, now let's talk about Tori's annoying older sister. Yes, Trina.
She's such a pain in the ears. She is such an attention seeker. And of course, I wouldn't be older that if I didn't know what attention seeker was. But now, since I've been rewatching Victorious, I can tell what type of person she is. She is a sucker mother.
But I gotta admit, her actor, yeah, she's a very good actor because I do notice her from other projects.
And she was Trixie, not Trixie, Judy in the live action appearance.
Yeah, but her performance as an older Judy, I did like. It was really good.
Yeah, and apparently one project she was in called Take A5. I've never heard of that one.
And yeah, I did know some of her work from the Fred movies. She started in Fred 2 and then with Fred 3.
I didn't know she was in Second Cody.
She's also in Zoe 101 and also How I Really Got Judges. What?
I was gonna say iCarly.
Okay, yeah, well, that obviously with the. Wait a second.
No, because remember that psycho girl.
Wait.
I Steal Psycho.
Are you sure that was her? Because
No,
I'm pretty sure.
No, because what was it? What was her name? The psycho girl, not Serena, but what was it?
what you mean? Yeah. What was her name too? It was Nora.
Nora, yeah. So remember, she had this birthday party, and she played one of the popular girls that came to the party.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought she played the psycho girl herself.
No. And she was also from the show, The Winx Club. Yeah, I was surprised that half the cast of Victorious was in the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But I didn't know that she was in it either. That's pretty dope.
And yeah, of course, Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Don, yes. And yeah, a show I used to watch in Nickelodeon, Paradise Run. That was a good show.
For me, how I got introduced to her was when I was watching Happy Feet, and there was these promo and the previews that were playing. One of them was Nancy Drew from 2007, and I was like, "Whoa, this is kind of cool."
Yeah.
But the actress herself, I really love, but of course the character, it's.
And what's funny? And what's funny though? Oh wait, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
And what's funny though, Daniela Monette's, the ironic thing about her is that even though Trina is portrayed as this untalented girl, is that Danielle Monette is actually just a really awesome singer in real life. That I find that funny.
Yeah, that is. Okay. Hey, Janelle, I know you're a talented singer, but in this show, you're going to be not so talented. How do we feel about that? Okay, sure.
Yes.
Were you trying to impersonate Dan Schneider? Because I don't remember him sounding
No, I'm trying to impersonate some random director that's like, how about Al? I'm not going to impersonate freaking Dan Schneider. Are you kidding?
Oh, okay then.
Anyway, so for Danielle Infinity, for I gave her the character a negative 10 and 1.
True that.
Yeah, 3. Like I put her as the second worst sister in media because the first one goes to Shelley Marsh, of course.
Okay, yes.
Shelley Marsh?
Stan's older sister from South Park.
Oh, okay.
Alright, next up, my top favorite character from the show, their teacher, Psychowitz.
And why is he your favorite teacher?
Come on, he's awesome and he's like so funny.
Yeah, he's like one of the best teachers in the world of media.
Yeah, very random at times, especially drinking from his coconuts and everything. He could be a funny teacher as well. And of course, you remember that reference that people compared his voice to Plankton?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I thought that was an actual actor at first, but actually wasn't. But it would be funny if it was. But of course, we all know it's good old Doug Lawrence as Plankton.
But yeah, his actor Eric Lynch. Oh yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, mostly know his work from Victorious, but apparently he was in other projects like Law and Order, Modern Family, My Name Is Earl. Let's see here, what else was there? Of course, yeah, he reappeared in Sam and Cats, Grey's Anatomy, and basically shows I'm not familiar with. But yeah, his best performance was in Victorious.
So you think that Sikowitz is a good cheeser, like nice?
Dude,
Sikowitz.
come on. We are we just speaking a different language?
Before you say anything, Fresh, I just love how Christian just says forgot. Since he said boys versus girls, technically Psychowitz was part of the deal, and he didn't use his phone lastly, so the boys won.
Oh, I see. Is that one where Jade was like sitting on top of Kat, so she wouldn't use her phone?
That was Tori, Dodo.
I saw that clip on Instagram.
It was Tori that was sitting on her.
Yeah, Tor.
Oh, my bad.
I remember Kat was playing with a toy phone.
Wow.
But yeah, Psychowitz. I appreciate Eric's work. I just give him Infinity.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to talk about Sinjin.
Yeah, this is weird and it's so random. He just comes whenever he wants to.
Yeah, what was the worst time what's the worst thing he's ever done?
I wouldn't say this. Well, we didn't mention this episode before where Trina and Tori were getting back from like wherever they were, and they were going to the airport and everything. And while they're video calling everybody, Sinjin happened to be in Jade's house when Jade was in Beck's van.
Why was he in Jade's house?
Hello, he has a huge crush on Tori and Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a loser nerd.
And what do you call it? What was it? What was it? He has a collection of dead presidents' relatives, like teeth and everything.
Okay, that is goddamn disgusting.
If you think that's disgusting, his locker has chewed up food on it.
Yeah.
I give up. I give up. I want to slap him. He needs to be in Arkham Asylum. He needs professional help.
He ain't the only one.
Yeah. But for Sinjin, never really bothered me except the weird stuff he done. I give him a possible 5.
4.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. But yeah.
Remember this black character named Lane?
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
racist,
before we
Mike.
get into that. Yeah, before we get into that, his actor, Michael, he was actually in other stuff. Like, yeah, of course he was in iCarly because of the crossover. But he was in the Sammy Cat episode where he played himself because it was the blooper episode.
Oh.
Yeah. He was also surprisingly in Modern Family in the show called Workaholics.
Interesting.
But yeah, Lane, yeah, he's the guidance counselor.
Oh, he is. That's what his character is.
He was a really good guidance counselor at times here and there, but he could really help. But I also like that he appeared in iCarly, where because if you've ever seen that episode, I Was a Pageant Girl, it was revealing that Sam is a pageant girl in her past.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've ever seen that one.
Well, if I say really, that means I didn't know that.
No shit.
Well, geez, motherfucker, but okay. But yeah. What was that, Christian?
That was my snort.
Hey, if you get the chance, I'll tell Seth you can play Bebop next time.
Shut up. Shush.
Me and Seth are like this close. But yeah, he was also in Drake Jaws, Big Time Rush. And yeah, I know he does a lot on his TikTok, where he posts his experiences on Victorious, and he has guest stars, one of them being Matt Bennett, aka Robbie.
Oh, that's cool. So he had a lot of great experiences on the show?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. I'm glad he enjoyed himself.
Yeah, I give him a 10 out of 10.
I didn't know him that much, but I'll agree with your score, 10 out of 10 too. And should we talk about Trina and Tori's mother, Holly Vega?
Okay, yeah. I don't know about the actor that played her, but I'm gonna say her parents were the worst parents in sitcom history. Do you agree with that statement, or should I explain more?
I mean,
You explain more, because I don't see her parents that much.
Okay, so yeah, her birth week, yeah, that's one of them. And remember, they went out of town when her Trina got her wisdom teeth out. They didn't want to deal with her, so she left Trina with Tori, of course. And in later seasons, first, remember this character Jeanette McCurdy played, Pawnee?
oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Jeanette McCurdy got to play her own character in the show.
Yeah, so basically what happened is, what was it? Tori Trina's mother was texting one of their dad's friends, because he's a police officer, and she was texting one of his friends, and that speculated that throughout the seasons that they divorced because she's talking to another man, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. But other than the mother, I do know the actor that plays their dad, David, James Peary. Yeah, it's shocking because now his latest performance as Kraven the Hunter.
No.
Yeah, for the new Spider-Man game.
Oh, Spider-Man game. I thought even. Never mind.
Dude.
But man, yeah, add that to the worst parents list.
We did. We did a stream about it.
Right. Oh yeah. Speaking of stream, Fresh. Remember, we did the transcript for Papa Girls, the one where we did telephonies.
Kinda.
Well, I couldn't find it on your channel.
Find what?
Maybe because that's been deleted.
Oh, it's been deleted. Thanks.
Which stream was deleted?
What, weren't you listening?
I was muted for 1 second. What happened?
Christian just brought up the recent some old Powerpuff Girls stream.
And which part were you talking about, Christian, about that stream?
Where we did the episode telephonies.
Oh yeah, and then me and Fresh did a little redux when we were doing that episode again.
Oh, I didn't know you reduxed it at that one.
Yeah. I mean, why'd you bring that up? Why you wanted to do that against something?
Because I wanted to see your reaction again when I did an impression of him for the first time. You're pretty shocked.
Oh, I'm so. Oh,
Yeah,
well, now that you brought that
Okay,
up.
yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
I
But
know you guys did a Redux, but I wouldn't mind doing that episode again.
the third time's a charm. But yeah, maybe someday we'll put that down.
Okay, but anyway, so since you said their parents are the worst, I would give both of them a 1.
It's at least and three.
So is there anyone else we should mention?
I mean, I know there was a lot of major celebrities that came along, but we pretty much explained them earlier. But I think that's about it.
All right, cool. Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead, Fresh. The songs.
Well, yeah, I enjoyed many of the songs. My top one being it was Tori and Andre's duet with the song what was it called? Countdown. Yeah, in the episode Andre's Horrible Girl, where of course Andre has this horrible girlfriend, and it turns out that her dad is like some famous music producer, I believe, and they sing that song to her, and it's so just catchy, and I just can't get enough of that song.
I might check that out.
And let's see. Oh yes, in the episode "Freak the Freak Out," it was it was Kat and Jade's duet of "Give It Up." They rocked the heck out of that song. It hits so hard. And like was let's see. And of course, like, yeah, while they did reference Breakfast Club in the episode Breakfast Bunch, of course Tori's cover of Don't You Forget About Me, I kind of like enjoyed it other than the original version. It was nice. And of course Andre's song that was supposed to be referenced from the Diddley Bop song. It was called "Song to You," I believe. It was nice.
Remember the song they performed when they all went to prison?
I Want You Back?
Yeah, what was the reason they went to prison?
It was Tori. Her shoe accidentally hit the Chancellor in his last good eye.
Yeah, and the second time it was because of Robbie, because he killed his squid in the tank.
It was an octopus.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Yikes.
Let's see. The good ones. Did you mention the Christmas one?
Well, not until now. I mean, like, their rendition of course classic Christmas songs. It was freaking epic.
Yeah.
And remember that their promo where the Victoria's cast, iCarly cast, I think the big
Right cast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got it.
Oh man, I really love that one. That was so epic.
Fruit snack, yeah.
Why you keep mentioning that?
I was like, do you guys remember those commercials?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty cool. Which one was your favorite?
Yeah, the very first one happened at the pool, and they were trying to impress that chick.
Yeah, they tried to impress that lady, and then the purple one squirted his own juice to give it to her.
And not in that type of way.
Yeah. And remember the one? You remember the other one where the purple one had to go to the doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love those commercials. Other songs. Yeah, I mentioned the Christmas one, which was pretty good. What other ones did you guys like?
I mean, there aren't any much songs I've heard of.
Too bad. I mean, of course, well, in Ice Cream for Kesha, of course, I enjoy Blow.
Mm-hmm.
And oh yes, and of course, Five Fingers to the Face. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's all for me. Yeah, I couldn't get that. I couldn't get it.
I thought you were about to say we go on.
Wait, first, what did you just say?
Look, I said like I couldn't get enough of that because when I was like, this dude is too much because it was like Revelation.
And I'm really surprised they got rapper Post Malone to be in this movie. You've heard of Post Malone, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song by him?
Okay. All right. Could you give me a reminder because I'm just.
You ever heard of Congratulations?
No, I don't think I have. Oh,
Okay.
oh, Sunflower from Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, so, yeah, the first Spider-Verse movie. Yeah, that was pretty good though. I did like that. But my favorite one from him, if I go back to my playlist.
Yeah, Sunflower is the dope. I love the beat. Man, I'm glad they created that song.
My favorite one is called Wow. It was just a good flow, and plus it showed DJ Khaled.
No.
It sure showed Owen Wilson with it. He showed something.
And throughout the music video, there was this old guy that was dancing, and Post Malone actually liked it. That he had a good flow.
Glad they-
But yes, Victorious, it kind of gave me the vibe of Big Time Rush because it expanded more of the comedy and the music. That's what I liked about the comparison.
Yes, but I don't like Big Time Rush.
Whoa! Right to his face.
What?
You just broke Blitz.
I said unlike Big Time Rush, because Big Time Rush doesn't have laugh track, but Victorious does. That's what I was about to say.
I mean, other than because Big Time Rush was created by Scott Phillips, who also made Johnny Test. Of course, with Big Time Rush, they always use sound effects, which I liked.
Oh.
Yeah. It's funny because they would use the same sound effects from Johnny Test for their show. Yeah.
Don't forget, they also did sound effects in That's Classified too.
Yeah, it's true. And I know that he did, Super Noobs, but did he ever use sound effects for that show?
I mean, I watched the show a little, maybe. I mean, the show wasn't really all that good, so.
I mean, yeah. But, okay, now we could go to our final thoughts.
Alright.
One of my favorite things of my childhood, getting introduced to Victoria Justice, Ariana Grande, and all the rest of the cast, they all did great at Infinity.
Exactly. Because this was just victorious of them.
And the fact that since Victoria Justice and the show's name Victorious, I see what they were doing.
And yeah, that's another thing with the music. I'm sorry, but with the theme song, which one did you like, the first one or the second one where it got changed?
Season 1.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know they changed the theme song.
Yeah.
I did notice that, especially what they did with the Victorious logo, more getting more expanded and everything else with the effects.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those mini shows that shows you previous episodes and everything.
Yes, sir.
Alright. And we're out.